Summer is our season. It's everything I hoped for in full bloom. I love summer because it's colorful and vibrant and exciting. There's just loads of people always out and about. There's always something to do, and summer is alive.
Going into summer, you're starting to reap some of the harvest, and you get to taste the fruit of all that labor.
It's everything that we've planned in winter and spring, and even the lessons learned in fall. Summer is when we get to set the table out again and go for it.
You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel alright, the kind you wanna stay up with all night.
Our community of locavores come from all over week, and many of them come several weeks within the season, bringing new people and bringing new friends to what they describe as this secret little destination, you know, in this rural community, Kankakee County, you know. They're proud of it. It's just like a discovery for them.
We came here for the dinner to celebrate our 45th anniversary, and we're staying overnight in the cottage. Beautiful little touches everywhere, and it's very special.
We are heavily ingrained in the city. We live in the West Loop. You know, we experience the city. It's fun, but you know, it's busy, and it's just something about stepping foot on the farm. You're just instantly open.
I mean, the musicians, the food, the atmosphere, just the quietness and serenity of the environment.
Getting away from the busyness of the city, but more importantly, it's a balance.
I really believe it's insanely simple. I think people are getting that dining experience without the restaurant experience. It really does feel like you are coming over to somebody's place. It's this farmer that you know, and they've got these things that they're growing, and they've got wide open spaces, and the kids can run about, and you can look at what's on your plate and see it also in a raised bed. You can see it in the field.
You're in the city, you know, and you don't think about where the food comes from and everything, and that's one of the things they're doing here is teaching about all of that. I think that's probably one of the most phenomenal parts about it.
The vibe and the family feel that you get, and the fact that they've poured their heart and soul into it is just, it really is what keeps me coming back.
At the end of the day, it's really about the community that Farmer Rachel and Farmer Chris have created here. All of it is really spawned from the table. You know, people see the table and they're drawn to it, and then, you know, you want to experience it. And what's cool about it is you're there experiencing with other people.
For me and for us, I would say, brought more community, people we've never met that we feel like we've known them for years already.
This desire to create community, it was really with the idea that community would be beyond a zip code. It would be drawing people and giving them a sense of belonging because of these simple things that we all care about, that we all love.
Getting the kids exposed to this dynamic variety of lifestyles and cultures in the city, but then being grounded to the earth and coming to the farm. One of the biggest experiences that we loved for our kids was farm camp.
So we do a summer camp for children ages 6 to 16. And the kids are learning everything from regenerative agriculture to culinary and nutrition, hospitality and community, and the importance of sharing a meal and the importance of slowing down. And all of that is within the framework of responsibility and engagement, stewardship for kids.
These camps here that are educational, experiential, they focus on not just agriculture, but survival. And they make these lean-to tents. It's an amazing experience, and our kids come back knowledgeable, tell us all their stories, and they feel smarter, and they just love all the stuff they create.
They were able to be fully engaged in the group of kids around them with nature, hearing birds, getting their hands dirty, not pent up and facing a screen. They were actually experiencing something in real time.
When you have a kid's attention, I mean, that's the future right there. It's fun seeing them experience new things I didn't experience when I was growing up.
A lot of parents have said, well, my kid's not going to eat any of those vegetables. And we watch the kids go through the garden and they're picking snap peas and they're curious.
And at the end of the week of the farm camp, they actually come and we have dinner from the food that they make from the camp.
What I take away from kids camp is that it's absolutely important for the kids to be immersed into agriculture. I just know it's so very important. I learned that because of what I realize the kids don't know and what they aren't exposed to. And education absolutely has to be as equal to the experiences you have at Locavore.
The first dinners that we've had at the Locavore, Rachel would write on 100 rocks, slow down, and put them on each of the table plates. And whenever you'd come sit down, it's like, you're right, we should slow down. It's heavy in a sense because we're in a city. We're always busy, busy, busy. So the fact that I had the opportunity to slow down, and when I did, it became a mantra that we always remind ourselves about the farm.
I definitely believe that it's back to basics. That's the future, in order to be clear-headed and enliven our hearts. I've found this new pleasure of hanging up vintage quilts on the clothing line, or our sheets and towels, and watching it swing in the wind. And there's something just that felt therapeutic about it. And it might seem really, basic and almost insane because we definitely like our dryers, There's just something good for the heart there. And so when our guests come, our message is to slow down, spending the entire evening to consume their food. No one's being rushed out of the place. Their seat's not waiting for another to fill it.
We do so much of everything around here. And smoking on the grill, the chores every day with the animals, the prep on cooking, whatever maintenance we need to do around here. But then the moment of the event, I actually get to slow down and kind of get the bigger picture, kind of step back and see everybody sharing that bounty. It means a whole lot more.
Hospitality, I feel full when I know that I can see those people are taking in that moment. I've seen people see that incredible sunset and actually put their phones down. And that is when I know there's a connection, because they're gonna actually live in that moment and they'll never forget it. Photos are forgettable, But the reality is to have that moment ingrained without interruption, that's a true experience.